to defend against MacKinnon, especially when he's down low in the corners. You can't dive in. You have to approach him with caution.
Yeah, Leo Carlson was talking with me this morning about the first time he played against MacKinnon and Makar, and he said it was quite memorable in his career against the Ducks. 4-1-1, and Anaheim wins the draw. Trouba leans into it, and it sticks to Wedgwood. Face off to the left of Wedgwood, and it's turned over behind the net. Nice play by Gauthier trying to center it, but nobody home as the Ducks were retreating. Now it's Carlson, point blank, and Wedgwood got a little piece. Gauthier pops it back over the net.
Can't elevate it over the glove. Here was that shot by Leo Carlson. He was talking about the fact that Burns at age 40 and almost 41 was just terrific.
Here's a turnover. Seneca comes right in. Knocked away by the glove of Wedgwood, who hangs on.
What a stop. And this one leads to a great A opportunity for Seneca. That puck is well in front of his body, and as a result, by the time he releases the shot, he's almost right on top.
Under a bit of duress there, and the Avs able to clear. Tracked down by Brock Nelson. Bad angle shot forces Dostal to
short side. Players know when that goaltender gets down and what they call the reverse.
Anaheim wins the draw, and they'll restart the power play. Carlson indirect for Gauthier, in stride, into the slot, and it's Lacombe stopped this time.
Good looks. Good indirect pass to Cutter Gauthier, and he puts it on a tee for Lacombe. And Wedgwood plays the odds here. He's just going to build a wall, get down early, take away the bottom of the net.
Wedgwood last played a week ago at Utah in a 4-2 win for the Avalanche. Made 28 saves in that game. Now it's Carlson moving it ahead. Gauthier trying to turn the corner on Taves. He does, and it pops straight up in the air off of Wedgwood. Burns. Meantime, the play all the way back into the Anaheim zone. MacKinnon pops it into the slot. Great save, Dostal. Fat rebound. Cleared away by Ian Moore.
Misses, and don't forget about this stop by Lucas Dostal.
And the puck kept alive by Anaheim. Walk to the middle by Killorn. He dishes it off, and a bit of a floater comes through from Mintyukov, and it's grabbed off by Wedgwood. Brock Nelson couldn't handle it, though, and Dostal out to swat it away. Nelson circling back, comes up with it. On the backhand, protects the puck. It rolls right to the top of the crease. Nichushkin couldn't find it. Makar does, and he scores. Cale Makar in a prototypical Cale Makar goal.
He's just so lightning quick down low. There's Makar with the original attempt across the crease, but he collects his puck, and watch this move right there. Freezes Ryan Poehling, takes another step to get inside and get a good shooting angle. And it's a quick little wrist shot that beats the goaltender, Lucas Dostal.
Time of the goal, 11:33, just the fourth shot on goal. MacKinnon draws the defense. Now Natchez across the top. Nelson, rim of the right wing circle. Natchez got the post and scored. Well, they did not look like the 32nd ranked power play right there. It's 2-0 Avs.
And this is a seam pass that is one time, and the one-timer by Natchez is an absolute bullet up into the top corner, and that puck was rolling too, John.
And he's got a possible 2-on-1 pass to open space. Kreider catches up with it, but can't return the favor. Now MacKinnon takes the long lead pass. 3-on-1 into the slot. It's Landeskog. Big save, Dostal, who gets wiped out, and a penalty coming up to the Ducks on the back check.
And he tried to become a factor, but when the turnover happened, Anaheim was caught. MacKinnon puts it on a tee. There's the shot by Landeskog. And just as he released that, Trouba gave him a pretty good hack. Watch Trouba, middle of your screen, top of your screen coming into play. There's the chop on the leg. Never caught the stick of Landeskog.
Makar, ever present. Down low, MacKinnon walks the line, tries to stuff it past Dostal, who holds the ground, and the rebound cleared away by Tim Washy.
At the beginning of this game, Anaheim had 3 or 4 real good looks, but the last 10.5 minutes of that period, the Ducks were held without a single shot. So
15 seconds left in the power play. Brindley, the rookie with speed, goes around a diving Zellweger. Centers back to the slot, off the glove of Dostal and out of play.
And Dostal able to get some part of his equipment on it. Here's the shot. Yeah, right off the top of the mask and up and over the glass.
Puck up the boards. Devon Taves walks it to the middle. Kreider out of the box, and Nichushkin gets the handle. Down low, it's Colton, tries to step out. Dostal held his ground. Avs now 1 of 3 on the power play as Leo Carlsson pulls it off the boards and motors the other way for Kreider, and that's kicked out by Wedgwood. Big rebound to Lacombe, pass across, and they score. What a pass by Lacombe! Gauthier makes it 2-1.
Knows he's not going to score. He shoots low, far post. There's a big rebound that stays alive. And in the ensuing chaos, Jackson Lacombe with his head up spots that seam, delivers a strike to Gauthier, and that's in the back of the net.
Now has to retreat defensively as Jack Drury forces him into the Anaheim zone. Trailing the play, Makar picks it up. One more pass, fumbled by Kelly. Back for Makar, ever in motion. Kelly again. Lets it go, and he scores. Parker Kelly, it's 3-1, Colorado.
Just the moment that Kelly releases this shot. There's the dish from Makar to Kelly, and then there's the screen. Yeah. Cutting right across the crease. It looked like Victor Olofsson, John, got in the eyes of Lucas Dostal. And in doing so, Dostal just a split second couldn't. As potential trade targets around the league.
Is that coming up, that trade deadline?
It is coming up on the 6th. And it is interesting, John, for us.
Washi bounces off a couple checks, keeps the puck alive. I beg your pardon, it was McTavish, and they get it across. Oh my, Seneca looks to the heavens. He can't believe it. Just took a split second for him to get that away.
Beckett Seneca, second most ice time of any player for the Ducks so far in tonight's game. And he's going to get an opportunity here. Good job by McTavish to keep that puck alive and get it back to the point. And Helleson spots Beckett Seneca on the back door. That pass was just...
There, those screens become that much more effective when that shot gets pulled that quickly. Here's Washi, gets his own rebound. Oh, 2 right pad saves by Wedgwood.
Tim Washi. It's a nice pass from Jackson Lacombe, and that's a terrific stop by Wedgwood. Wedgwood aggressively out the challenge, makes not one. I think he gets the rebound jammed into his pads as well, so good piece of work.
And the Ducks able to go the other way with it. Harkins dumps it in quickly around, trying to knock it off the boards as Lacombe. He can't, and on the rush it's MacKinnon. Slides it over, and it's ripped home by Landeskog.
There's point number 100 for Nate MacKinnon. Puts it in a good spot, and he just rips it up into the top corner.
Well, he backs him off with speed, which opens up that lane for the trailer, and Landeskog has his second in as many nights.
And the shot is perfect.
Cale Makar has a goal. Here's a fallen defenseman, sets it up for McTavish, loose, and in midair, diving back to try to knock it away is Wedgwood. Taves is in the crease on top of his netminder as well. The puck is not in the net.
Over the line. Watch what happens here. Puck pops up in the air. Taves hits it once with the stick. Second time, and then right there, no.
Little stop and go move back for Kulak. Into his wheelhouse, got it through, rebound there. Dostal snuffs it out, but can't cover it up. Drury gets it back in an empty net to shoot at for Kelly. It's 5-1. Second of the night for Parker Kelly.
This is all about the play down low behind the net. Here's the long shot. Dostal makes 2 good stops. Can't get a glove on the rebound, and then the Ducks get a little puck focused. Great little pass from behind the net by Drury. Watch his pass. Right into the wheelhouse of Parker Kelly.
They taught us a lesson about what it is to be a good team. Wedgwood makes one more save here as Seneca unable to beat him short side. Leads rookies coming into tonight in points. He's second in assists and goals. He's third in power play assists. As Poland sweeps one wide and off the end boards, Brindley got it back in front and sent sprawling there.
Early in the game tonight. Glove hand in the right spot, just above the pad. And Jeffrey Vial will tell you, I know I got to get that puck up in the air.
Body language says a lot.
It's not even close. No one's even close to this team in goal differential this year.
Yeah, they are now plus 81, 5-on-5 this season. It's remarkable. Tonight, it's 5-1.